100%. It was too good to let go.
Yeah, it was 30-minute broke the high. I had to.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. How's it going?
Oh, everything is great. Started London with a decent wins. Took some gold, sells and buys.
Oh, nice. Yeah, gold fell for some.
Oh yeah, it fell in the London Open. No, in the pre-London, and then it bounced off later. So I managed to cut that bounce up and the sell down. So it's a good morning.
Yeah, currently I am in GJ buys here. Currently, I'm in GJ buys, and the whole analysis is that so we basically broke above this support. Price made a high, 30-minute candle closed bullish. So I would take this trade every day, the same trade. So now I'm expecting this 30-minute candle to, make a liquidity wick, which is it making right now, and then continue moving up to retest the high it created.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Yeah, I like that trade.
Yeah. And this is the trade I take all the time. Like if this setup, it happens, let's say 100 times, I'll take it 100 times. Because I know it's going to be winning 70 or 80 times at least.
Gold looks nice for sells because it's doing the same thing as GJ, just in the opposite direction.
Yeah, I see it.
Morning, good morning.
Hello, hello.
What up, dude? How you doing, mate?
Good, mate. How are you?
I'm alright, mate.
It's good, good.
I'm in exactly the same trade.
Oh, nice.
Exactly the same.
Yeah, GJ looks good.
Yeah, I had GJ buys from like 141, 220.
Yeah, 194.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
I did take a lot off it, to be fair, but I moved my stop up and I got caught out this morning, which is annoying.
You know what? I closed at like 141, 500. And
Where did I close?
this morning I woke up, I saw this move down. I was like, yeah, good thing I closed. Because my stops were at break even, and this move down would have stopped me out at break even.
Yeah, I was trying to play. I took like 80% on the way up. I was just trying to see where I took my.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, I was trying to plan to hold that for long, but it didn't work out, man. Where is it?
15-minute low broken.
Yeah, I took mine at 662 per kill.
Oh, nice.
From 113. It was a bit of a risky entry because I was using like more daily levels and stuff, but bigger stop loss. But worked out good.
141.734.
Morning, guys.
Hey, good morning.
What up, dude?
Morning.
Oh.
Did I just see that you're in on GJ, Roger?
GJ? Yes, I'm in GJ buys right now.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I'm in GJ buys. I have one position in it.
In it.
And if it starts to go up, if it starts to go above 141, 50 and 860, and then I'm gonna add another position.
Yeah, sensible.
Because I'm expecting a candle to maybe form kind of like this and hit TP.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier in London. This is kind of just the opener for 4 hour pullback. I think if you look on the 4 hour, it looks sensible.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of sensible movement up to, like, I don't know, you could even look nearly as far as 42,600, I think. But there is a bit on the left on 4 hour which could be a bit of an issue at, like, I think it's 490. I think, was it 490? Hang on. No, 250-ish, 220.
250.
On the 4 hour, you've got like a block to the left of this clean candle that may cause a bit of a problem, I think. Other than that,
Yep.
I think you're good.
I've got a stop at 860.
860.
See if I can catch some momentum.
Because when I was looking at this closing, rakeel, on 30-minute, it didn't, obviously you've entered anyway, but it didn't put you off that this bullish candle closed slightly below? Was it based on the fact that it had broke the top?
On GJ?
Yes, this bullish one here, the previous candle, just a one.
Oh no, not at all. Like,
no, hang on. Let me show you, man. I think yeah. Hang on. So this one here. Oh, I'm using black, man.
oh no, not at all.
Yeah, I'm using black, my man. Yeah, I didn't know because it closed below the previous, but we did break the top of it. That was still okay in your head, if that makes sense.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah, that's cool. I was thinking the same. Good. Fancy using black, man. How's the snow today, man?
No, not at all.
No snow? Oh, good.
No. The weather is pretty nice. It's pretty tame.
Oh, good.
No news today, nothing. What's going on with Brexit? It's probably quiet there.
Yeah, not an awful lot. Boris got a bit heated yesterday, but apart from that, he just said a few things about Europe yesterday. Apart from that, it's same as it was before. Nothing's changed.
My whole reason for buys from yesterday was that this move down in the monthly is just a liquidity grab.
Yup, that's how I see it.
Bullish.
Yeah, big time. I see exactly the same thing.
Because if Brexit's supposed to be good, right? Like the perception is that okay, Brexit is going to be good for the pound. That's the perception. So
that's what I see it.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, there's people like me and me and Kevin were talking about it, and he's got a slightly different view. But I mean, that's the whole perception thing. It's tough, man. Because some people see it the opposite direction, but I see long-term growth, so why not? That's how I base it on.
Oh yeah, long term I'm not sure, but short term is definitely going to be bad for the pound, in my opinion.
This is why I enjoy. This is why I enjoy it so much.
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah. I mean, I know you think it's bullish, but I'm not disagreeing with you per se. I'm not saying you're wrong or anything.
Better not be. That's what we're saying. Though. It's good because people have got opinion, and that's how you get the perception of the market and understand what people see from UK stuff, man. Some people see it different.
Right, someone sent a chart over here. What's this? Gold 30-minute. Yeah, this is good. Good idea. This is a great idea. I do see your chart, and you're the only one who sent a chart. Everyone else asked, "Oh, what about gold? What about this?"
Talking about gold, Simon came on earlier, and he took some gold buys off the 5-minute at like 66.1.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. Right on these wicks at the bottom. Ever so good. Ooh, it's creeping up.
Raja, when did you say you would add?
What? App?
Add to your position.
Oh, right now.
That was a signal.
Pound 15-minute resistance broken, support created, trade open when the first 15 candle. Nice, looks good. And see this. I think this is a 14 EMA. Yeah, the 14 EMA. The candles are closing above it. Once this 200 EMA breaks above, it's gonna continue moving up. You got the cross down over here. Yeah, it should continue moving up.
Morning, Raja.
Hey, good morning.
Yeah, I took buys last night because that 141 price level was really, really strong resistance in the past. And now that it's like a very strong support, anytime it hits that, it just bounces really good.
Yeah, I had buys too. I took profits as it was coming up.
Where'd you have your stop loss?
Oh, my stop loss was 30 pips from my position.
Yeah, mine was about.
Okay.
Yeah, I sent the analysis in Slack, my whole idea.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I had like a 29 pip stop loss, so that wick got me up by not even 1 pip.
Oh.
Yeah, where were you going to be? About 900? Because I was about 850, I think, on mine. Something like that, just to be sure.
I was at 925.
It was basically, I was kind of anticipating that being where I entered, I was anticipating that being the low for Asian. And then I didn't expect that to get retested, to be fair. But it did. Because GJ does funny things.
If you add lots in that position, you have a bigger stop loss in that position then. Yes. But you should always know how much you're risking. I hate questions like, oh, so you added positions, I'm going to add them too. But then you don't know what your risk is. You should always know what your risk is. How much you're going to lose if all those positions hit stop loss. That's very important.
I'll send you a picture in WhatsApp if you get time, Rakeel.
Oh, let's see this picture. Oh, nice.
You see what I mean? So that was kind of my play. That was about, I don't know, was that about half an hour ago? Probably.
Oh, is that the 4 hour?
Yeah. So that's
yeah.
I was basing it on that under one, and then obviously creating support on the 30-minute, which is cool. So a secondary entry, and then taking most of the profit from the first one, which is cool.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Which then that cover, if this one lost, for example, that should cover anything else. I mean, that's cool.
Yeah. No, so it's cool. So now as this 30-minute candle goes bullish, as it's going to come to a close, we got 12 minutes left. I'm going to tighten my stop and bring my stop down to the low of the 30-minute candle. Because then I expect the next one to make another higher low and a higher high and continue moving bullish. Bullish. Because like this move down from, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. There was no, I don't understand why this happened.
That was kind of just discussion, man.
Yeah, discussions, and like the news was good. So like the news that came out for the pound yesterday, it was all nice, good moves.
Yeah.
News. So I think this is going to get corrected.
Yeah, I think it's, we were talking yesterday, I thought it's potentially the mixture of obviously the open of the month, like a little pullback. Then you've also got Boris talking about European stuff, which is a little bit bad. And then you've also got the fact that people might be slightly concerned about the whole we've actually left Brexit stuff now, all added together. And then, like, even though we had good news, it kind of did nothing. So I was like, God damn it. But like I said, I think it'll get corrected and we'll continue further.
Yeah, should.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Good morning, everyone.
Hey, good morning, good morning.
Oh man.
Morning.
Morning.
So
Gold.
Raja,
Yeah.
sorry, but if the 15-minute closed bearish,
Hmm.
the 30-minute closed bullish, would you take risk off?
It depends how the 30-minute candle closes. So I guess I'll have to wait to see how it closes.
What would you be looking for?
I'd be looking like if I can see a 30-minute candle close above 141,900, that'll be good. But if it closes just like this, then I'm going to be taking risk off. So it all depends on how it closes. $15.66 could be a good entry for sells. Personally, I'm gonna have a miss already. Oh yeah, yeah. Some people are in gold sells here. It's kind of like doing like the same thing as is happening on GJ. Made a high, support, potential to go up. Gold, same thing. Made a low, went up to this resistance area. So now you want to see a nice bearish close as this candle comes to a close in 8 minutes. Gonna tighten my stops here on GJ. Brought it under the 30-minute candle because, you know, I want this candle to go bullish, you know, but if it's not going to do what I wanted to do, then it's better to just, you know, take risk off of the trade. Oh, what's this? Waiting for
So
the
basically, sorry.
Close below, a bit close too far. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, was that Chris?
I was just going to say, so basically you just moved that based on the fact that now you believe that, well, you obviously want it to finish bullish, but you don't want it to exceed the low that it's currently made.
Yes.
Okay, I get you. All
yeah.
right.
Gold. Oh, I think this is a sell stop here for somebody. Yeah, this makes sense now more. I think you're looking at it from this perspective. Oh, this makes better sense now. Whoever sent that chart, you have an eye of a tiger. Look at that. So you identified support to the left and you identified that this might be some area of support. But as the candles keep closing bearish on the 30-minute, that support is going to get broken too. So you got to keep that in mind as well. Oh, GJ's coming down. See, for the 4 hour on gold to go bearish and fill the wick here to the downside, like I know some guys are talking about it, that you'll need to see bearish candles forming, or you would need to see the support break like around 1569. Someone sent that chart earlier, so it makes sense now. So you'll need to see the support break, and then it's going to go bearish. So if you look on the 4 hour, and if you want to see that, okay, the 4 hour, and if the 4 hour turns bearish, it should turn bearish from this area around 1568. So when we look on the 1 hour and the 30 minute, we know that, okay, for the 4 hour to flip bearish, it needs to go below 1568. Once it goes bearish, then it's going to fill the wick, and the like the distance from here to fill the wick is around 26 pips. So either you can take an aggressive entry and hope for it to continue down, or you could wait for the 1 hour to close, which is closing in 4 minutes, and then expect the next one to continue moving down. Do you guys use Swing AI software? No. No. I use a software called My Eyes and do that. Oh, your JPY 30 minute. Looks like your JPY has the same market structure as GBP JPY. Interesting. Let's see what the Chinese are doing today. Oh wow, look at this. The Chinese are saying pound is strong and the yen is weak. So if we look at the market structure here, price made a high, came down, created a support, now it's trying to go bullish. And from the market structure, it makes sense. But when we look over here, pound is strong, JPY is weak, so this makes sense as well. So this is where the Chinese indicator, you can use it to your advantage. That, okay, you know what, price action makes sense, this makes sense here now too.
Do you not think that's a bit lagging though?
Yeah, it's a big joke anyway. Like, don't take it seriously.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, how you doing?
Good night. Looks like it's gonna be a nice morning for GJ going all the way up.
Yeah, I'm expecting it to continue.
Yeah, looks like it.
And I mean, 4 hour on GG looks really nicely because it looks like a fake out, and it's retesting the previous support. So yeah, it looks really nice.
I'm making 10 to 20% a month using AI software. Oh, okay, nice. Very nice. Someone's making mad money creating AI software. Man, sometimes people come in over here and they try to market their products, and I sense it. But so far, no one has done that yet. But at the same time, if an AI is giving you a 30% drawdown or 35% drawdown, that's a huge drawdown. That is way too much, man. You need to really reevaluate that AI if it's giving you a 35% drawdown. If you use your eyes over here, you'll see the drawdown was very, very low. Because, at the same time, if AI softwares were really making money consistently for regular people, man, trust me, the big institutions, hedge funds, banks, they wouldn't want to let those secrets out. They wouldn't want people to have extremely profitable AIs. I mean, it's impossible. Impossible. And if someone thinks that, yeah, they do exist, man, you need to stop reading fairy tales. Seriously, I haven't seen one successful AI that is continuously running, and it's like over years it's just making profits and it's available for people. I haven't seen one yet. Like the start, 5-6 months, they die off. I mean, the biggest example is Algotech. You know, Algotech and what was the other one? What was the Astro guys? Algo called? Whatever that was. Yeah, that one too. How is your risk reward? Do you have any goal on your trading plan? Example that you don't take trades that are 1-to-1. I do take trades that are 1-to-1. Most of my trades are 1-to-1 risk reward. Most of my trades. You know, because the thing is, 1-to-1 risk reward is really, really good if your win rate is high. You know, I think my win rate is around, if I'm not going to be nice to myself, it's like around 70%. You know, so if your win rate is high, it's all okay. What do you think about gold overall? Fundamentally, still has room to push gold up to me, but yeah, I mean, gold is pretty tricky right now. Gold is trying to go down, but 30-minute candle closed a little weak bearish candle, 1 hour closed bearish, which would give you some indication that it might head down. But at the same time, you know, if it does head down and it respects this resistance at 1571, what we got is we got NFP here, you know, like this week. So, I mean, I don't know. It's going to be pretty tricky here because gold might start to just range between 1571 and like 1568, 67. I don't like it. I like GJ better, man. Like, look, GJ has a clean move to go up. Clean, clean, clean move. Alright, I'll be right back.
Hey, Raja. Nope.
Don't think he's here.
Mm.
You said he will be right back.
I figured, yeah.
Yeah.
You there, Raja?
All right.
Hey, Raja, I had a quick question about the magic keys.
Oh yeah.
So with the risk management side of things, can you, instead of like doing a percentage, can you do a dollar amount?
Yes. Depends on like per trade.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like it
Yeah,
shows
so
you
you can
per
be
trade.
like, yeah, you can be like, I want to risk $500 each trade.
Yes.
And yeah, cool, perfect, man. Every time I hear about it, it's like, oh, get more and more excited.
It's very customizable.
I like. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can customize everything in that. Everything.
Yeah, I look forward to it, man.
I got in some gold cells. Let's see where that takes us.
Yeah.
Let's hope not in the drawdown land.
Oh, nice.
I don't love gold because it's trending upwards on the higher time frames.
Mm.
But for this trade, 10 pips, yeah, it should be all right. Man, GJ, imagine it corrects this whole move.
Yes.
Oh,
That's what I want.
yeah. You did really well to secure where you did with that semi-swing trade.
Yes.
Because then it kind of ripped all the way back down to your entry, basically.
Yeah, it would have stopped me out.
Oh, really? Oh, no.
Yeah, I tightened my stops on GJ. I brought my stops to 141,800.
Oh, now? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, understood. Yeah. Actually, I had a question about that. If you look on the 15-minute, you know how sometimes you say when it breaks the low of the 15-minute, you know, the likelihood is less for it to go in our direction. So did you shave off any risk?
No.
Once it did that?
No, I have everything open. Well,
yeah.
It never did that though.
Yeah, if you the third bullish one.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Oh, this is when I took my entries.
Yeah,
And
on the open of that candle.
Yeah, so that was the 30-minute. I wasn't even looking at the 15-minute when I took my entry.
Yeah.
I just looked at the 30-minute and I'm like, okay, it's retracing. It looks good. It's making liquidity wick. It should continue moving up.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, if I got stopped out at that, then I got stopped out at that. What can you do? Nothing. Yeah, so
Ooh.
So here I think I think it should be good.
Oh no, this is a solid trade.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Come on, keep moving.
Moving. We did our wick down.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna fucking fly to, I don't know. I have targets at like 142, 140 for the runner.
Oh, nice.
I don't know. What are you thinking Just the top of the range there.
Yeah, I closed 8 pips on one of my positions, and now I have 2 running.
Very nice.
So my
Move
target
stops yet to break even?
No. Not yet, because I secured, right?
Yeah, I'm a secured to 12 pips.
Nice.
Very nice.
Oh,
Let's go, GJ. Let's go.
come on.
Come on.
Yeah, we're going.
Come on.
Come on.
Yeah, now I'm gonna bring my stops to break even, which is under the 30-minute candle.
Yes.
And the entire reason is because the 15-minute candle is about to close, and if the 15-minute candle has created a low, then this is also the low of the 30-minute candle. So now 30-minute candle should have no business coming back down. It should just continue moving up.
Got it. That's what we like to hear.
Oh, 10 pips secured.
The target is going again.
God damn.
We
You know
did
what?
it
We should
again,
talk about
boys.
GJ more often.
Yes, sir.
We gotta start shit talking.
Let's get it.
Holy shit, man.
Yeah, this is
man, trust.
Trust, man.
Trust. Trust.
This is an awesome trade, man.
Such an awesome trade, man.
This is the best trade for today. The only trade for today.
Yeah, I agree.
What did gold?
I reckon this is just gonna go. Like this 4 hour, it's gonna flip. Man.
This is awesome.
Raja,
Hey.
what percentage of your risk did you take off initially?
So I had 8, 9, 10, 11. I took off 50%.
50%.
50%. I went a little heavy on this setup.
Same. Yes.
Yeah, I went a little heavy
It's
because
man, this is like Raja 101, mate. This is
yeah, because like look, the 30-minute it was so clean, man. It was so clean. I mean, it made a high, created perfect support. Just beautiful, man. Perfect.
Oh, trust.
Yeah, trust.
Man, almost 0 drop down, man.
Yeah. Hey,
Man,
hey guys on YouTube, if you guys got this trade or if you like this trade, just give a like on the YouTube stream, because that way a lot more people can find the YouTube stream and it helps them, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so like, you know, this trade was broken down from execution to risk assessment to TP to everything.
God damn, gold is going.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Nice.
Gold.
I'm closing 11 pips. Done for
How many goals, Ulster?
Very nice.
Yeah, managed to get the entry on this current 30-minute top.
When you took that sell, you were like, I took a sell on gold.
Yeah, basically, he was expecting you to say something like, oh, yeah, man, it's a good sell. I'm going to sell too.
No, there are a lot of guys in gold sells too, and I was like, yeah, okay, looks good, looks good.
Oh, you know what? The only one that didn't go through was EJ. EJ screwed up.
EJ's stupid, man.
Man, I can't believe I even traded that.
EJ's becoming like UJ, you know?
Yeah. I can't believe when you said that UJ moves or used to move, I can't believe you.
Man, you just have to believe me. You just gotta say, okay. It really did used to move a lot.
I just deleted EG after it screwed me for like 2 weeks in a row.
Wow.
I said, no, bye-bye.
So
really test your patience.
So this is where, if you're already in positions in GJ, this is where you should look to really, really secure profits, because it has retested this high. Now, if it wants to go up, that's the blessings of Forex. If it doesn't go up, then, you know, oh well. So the high has been retested.
Man,
and
I think G is going to continue, man.
This man, if I get this trade 100 times over and over again all my life, I'd take it.
Yeah, that was a perfect setup.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow, look at that.
4 hours,
Yeah,
so I lost off.
Continue, man. It's not stopping until probably 142, 250. I hope so.
This was my first and the only trade for today.
Doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I closed everything on GJ. I'm not in anything now.
All right, I'm gonna close 50% of this trade.
Yeah, you know what happens? There's a like a feature of Magic Keys. Let's say you have your take profit up over here, and you activate that feature, and if you're away from your charts, what's gonna happen is price is gonna come up, it's gonna hit that take profit, and then it's gonna automatically take off percentage which you already initialize, and it's gonna bring your stops to break even while you're away.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so and it's gonna trail your stop automatically too. So you know, like it's a very hands-off approach.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's the only thing that kind of keeps me at the chart whilst in the trade, because I need to secure. And then it also automatically goes to break even. Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. Man, I can't wait. It's going to be so good. How many orders have you done so far?
I can't say, it's confidential.
Understood. Sorry.
Yeah, I have a partner.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I have a partner too, so we got to keep some things, you know, private.
Yeah, no, that's right. I understand. Sorry, that's just me being picky.
For me, shit, man, like DVDs. I think a lot of people got the DVD. Some people got DVDs and they sent me pictures that they've framed the art. Like you know that pack, they've framed it and placed it somewhere, saying that, oh man, it just looks good like this. I'm like, oh, okay.
Hold on, what do you mean? What DVD? The mark of fluidity.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Sorry to ask this. Why was your analysis for GJ buy? I was thinking it was going to range until NY open. Yeah, I mean, it created a high over here, came down, 30-minute closed bullish. So then there's a very high percent chance. I think there's an 80% chance it's going to retest the high. So if it's going to move up to retest the high, that's almost like a 20 pip move. So I'd want a piece of that. So that's why I took the trade. Oh wow, gold dropped further. Very nice. Oh shit, it's still going.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Oh.
GJ's also going.
Closed a little bit early, but hey, what you gonna do? Profit is profit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, did the 4-hour flip bullish on GJ? Yes. Wow. We are so good, man.
Yeah, man.
We're predicting it.
Man, when I came on the charts, I saw this 30-minute candle bullish. I was like, oh, I got to get on the stream ASAP because this is going to go up.
Yeah, I hope everyone got that.
Ooh, nice, Mantas. Mantas came in with a 10 lot on gold. Very nice.
Came back from the losing, you know, started the year like really, really badly. But
yeah. Why do you think that losing happened? That little losing run you were on?
Man, there was one day when I was in a GJ sales, I think, and I went in drawdown and I wanted to close it, but then my terminal froze. And the price went, you know, opposite my way, and I closed it in a big loss. And then my psychology, I don't know, I started to doubt myself after that.
You were using Yugos?
Nah, I see market.
No, I'm same as Mantas. I've lost all of January. I lost.
Yeah, it was.
Don't know. I reckon it was discipline.
Wow.
The worst thing
It
what
was
happened was because I hopped on the charts, like in London, I tried London, and you know I see a trade, and I don't take that trade because I had that loss earlier, and the trade you know goes in my direction, then I get pissed off, then I get FOMO, and then I try to look for another trade, and I get in that trade and I lose it, and it's you know.
Yeah. Well, look, as long as you stick to like 2 or 3, the damage can be kind of, you know, you can keep the damage to a minimum.
Yeah,
But,
I know
once
that.
it's yeah.
The problem
You
was
just kept going.
the problem was even though I was taking 2 to 3 trades a day, I was losing them all January. No, but
Yeah, I was the exact same as you, man. Honestly, yeah.
When that
Yeah, I
happened,
had that in November, man.
yeah, it messes with your psychology really hard.
Yeah. Well, you got this trade, so it's like, you know, the first of many.
Yes.
So maybe you can get, you know, it's all mental. Just got to get the ball rolling now.
Yep.
It. Feb's going to be the best month.
The best thing is to just keep on going, don't stop.
The best thing
Yeah.
is
Keep on winning.
I think the best thing is to do to secure pips, you know, to secure profits.
Yeah.
I learned that from Rakeel because if you let your winning trade go to the loss or break even, you know, it sucks.
Break even is still fine, but from profits to a loss, that's just stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I just don't like my winners to go in losers, and then I'm like, I could have secured, you know. Then I just feel like a dumbass.
Or you know, you take a trade and it goes to your break even, and after that you are trying to catch another move, and that one goes into a loss. So.
Yeah.
How long do you wait after the trade of the break even or the loss?
1 hour.
No, I'm saying for Mantis. Yeah, I understand.
Oh, yeah, same. 1 hour. 1 hour, maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I trade demo to fill the empty space. It helps me not to overtrade. I think if you're doing that on demo, you're still building bad habits. You know, bad habits are built everywhere. Like if you take a live trade and then the rest of the trades you take on demo, that's still overtrading. That's still overtrading. So you have to make a conscious decision to just pull yourself away from the charts all the time. Because I know this is the only trade I took this morning, and this will be the only trade I will take today. That's it. No matter if... Now, after this, I don't care if GJ heads to 143 or if it goes down to, you know, 140. I don't care. Because this was the trade I was eyeing for. This is what I wanted, and I got it. Now, if I want more, that means I'm putting my hand back in the lion's mouth, you know, and expecting not to bite it off. So that's what I think when I look at the market. It's like a lion's mouth wide open.
It's just being disciplined. I mean, a good trader is also just being disciplined, not just taking good trades, and it's also know about when not to trade.
Yep.
Just follow the rules.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. That's absolutely, and like, I was talking to Glenn yesterday, and I was telling him the same thing. Like, at times, we need to create rules to protect ourselves from ourselves. Because there could be instances like later on in the day, we look at the chart, we're like, oh yeah, this makes sense, and then we'd be prone to take that trade. But what if that trade goes in a loss? You know, and then I think the worst feeling is when you take a loss trading when you shouldn't be trading, and then you're like, okay, you know what, I shouldn't have even touched this trade. And then, for example, let's say you win, then that's a win breaking your trading time plan. I don't know if that makes sense or not, because now you're winning accidentally by breaking your plan.
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't be accidentally, like you would have analyzed, but still, you know, it's just those habits. You just have to break those habits.
Hey Rakeel, do you know what you should do with your magic keys? You should implement some, you know, scripts where people could set their the maximum losses for the day, the maximum trades they could take, and that's all.
Yeah, we were trying to implement something like if someone takes 2 trades, then the system would just lock them out for
Oh yeah.
for
Oh, that's a great idea.
20 hours or 18 hours. You know, and then we just see people like
That will be frustrating for some,
yeah, I know.
people, man. Trust me.
They'll be like, oh man, I want to take the script, man. Fuck this magic keys, man. Dumb product locked me out, man.
Yeah, man. Oh my god.
Because I have a script that I have like the maximum loss for the day that I can take, and after that, you know, it closes all my positions.
Yeah, a good thing about magic keys is that all software changes are done in the background. So all you need to do is to download the software and it's going to be updated. Currently from the stats, it does show you how many more trades. Like let's say if you opened a 1 lot here on a $5,000 account, you know, then it's going to tell you like what's your risk and what would it take for you to blow this account.
Oh yeah.
You know,
I use similar script for I use MT4, so
oh, okay.
There are a lot more scripts for that.
Yeah, see, so what we done is all these things they work on MT4 and MT5.
Nice.
Yeah, because like initially I was looking for a script like that for MT5 and there was no one who had it, you know. So
yeah, that was the thing too. I wanted to switch to MT5, but I couldn't find my scripts that work for you know MT5. So
what are the difference between the two, like 4 and 5?
I think MT5 just works better. You know, it doesn't lag so much.
Yeah, it's like MT4 is like having a Toyota, and MT5 is like having a Cadillac, basically.
Yeah.
MT5 is full of toys. You know, it's a lot of faster, it's better.
Now, those of you that use software effects, I'm assuming that you could do it on MT5?
Soft effects?
Yes.
No, that's an MT4.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I'm switching to MT4 and I'm going to buy magic keys right now.
MT4.
Why do you want to switch to MT4?
No, I'm switching to MT5. Sorry.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, just trying.
I'm switching to MT5. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, the echoes, man.
Good morning.
Morning.
Man, the best thing is that it's only Tuesday. GJ moving.
There goes gold.
Oh my god.
And this is just not push too hard, but
Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, Chris, one session going.
Oh, fuck. Okay. So someone asked a question that how do you know, or how do you secure profits, right? So securing profits is like, let's say you had a one lot open right down over here, right? You had a one lot open and price comes up to a resistance here, which is also 142, which is a very, very strong price level, 142 even number. So over here now you have to decide whether you want to close 0.5%, no, 0.75 lot, or you want to close 0.5 lot. This would mean now you have secured 75 lots, and now you have 0.25 still running in an anticipation that, okay, if price continues to go up, you have some position in the trade that can give you more profit. Or what you can do is you can be like Raja, like me and some other guys here, some good guys here, that you can say, okay, price has reached this area and now I'm going to close everything and call it a day. You know, but at the same time, if you have a runner running, then you can still call it a day. You know, and if it hits and stops you out at break even, that's okay, because this was a risk-free trade. Man, people don't understand what risk-free trades are. You guys need to understand what a risk-free trade is. A trade which is in profits and you have nothing to lose. That's a risk. Because I know guys who deposit, let's say, okay, so I know this guy personally. He deposits around 5,000 every 2 weeks, you know, and he blows it every 2 weeks. He deposits 5,000 and he can't even grab 5 pips. That means if he takes an entry, let's say over here, price doesn't even move 5 pips above his entry or below his entry. He just keeps getting stopped out, you know. And to that, I look at that as, if you have a position running in profits, that means you have a position running right down over here and price is in profits. This is a risk-free trade. Now you are ahead of the curve, that you're in profits, your stops are at break even, while everyone around you is looking for entries and they're losing. It's like you're on the top of a hill and everyone's houses beneath you are on fire. So you have a risk-free trade. That's how I look at risk-free trades. It's like the same thing when people jump on the live stream late and they're like, oh, should we take buys now? And everyone who's already in buys, they're like, oh yeah, oh, sure. We're already risk-free right now.
So take Bison, right?
Yeah, sure. Oh, so if you look on the 4 hour on gold, we were talking about it. Now see, it hasn't gone bearish. This is the orange line. If it crosses this, it's going to go bearish, which is this area on the 30 minute. And then it's going to fill the wick. With what amount lot size you start trading Forex? 0.10. Hey Raja, this is my last question. What percentage per month is considered pro? It doesn't matter. I mean, there are hedge funds who do 14% a year. They do 1.2% a month. That's pro. You know, some people do 10% a month. To them, that's pro. You know, so it's up to you. If you have a $1,000 account and if you're grinding 1.2%, what's 1.2%? $10, $12? Yeah, if you're grinding $12 a month and you're like, okay, I'm trading like the hedge funds because they're pro, then you're pro. You know, but if you're doing 10% a month on $1,000, which is $100, then you're like, I'm doing better than the hedge fund, so I'm a pro. Then you're a pro. You know, so everyone has this different ideas about pro. So you need to know what pro are you.
Pro's being consistent, man.
Yeah.
You can't measure that.
What if you do 100 a day on 1,000 account? Is that over leveraging? I would say that's over leveraging because now you're getting 10% a day. So you really need to understand what 10% is. 10% is, if you're risking 10%, you're giving your trading account 10 chances to survive. So I think that's too little. You should at least give your trading account 20 chances, like at least 5%. Like if you want to over leverage, if you want to go like balls to the wall, at least do like 5%, but not 10%. It's too much. When you're good enough, why not take more trades? The newbies need to learn first, so he tells them not to overtrade like being in a casino. Yeah, I still take 1 to 2 trades. I mean, it's like 1 to 2 trade ideas. 1 to 2 trade ideas. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, balls to the wall. I remember Ted used to say balls to the wall all the time, and whenever he'd say balls to the wall, I would imagine someone taking a stapler and stapling the balls to the wall. There you go. Boom. Now you got balls to the wall. Yeah. So it was always funny to me. Oh, shit.
All right, I ordered magic keys. Let's go.
Hey, congrats.
Yeah.
All the way to Lithuania.
Yes.
But for real, Raja, once you take those trades in front of thousands of people, it's like putting your balls in the table.
Yeah, here you go, boys. My balls are on the table in front of you.
Yeah, for real. Hit them when you want. Yeah. There's a free shot.
Like, here are my balls.
Why do we always talk about balls, man, every day? No, man.
But sometimes you know that if you take a wrong trade and it's going almost to hit your stop loss, your ball is gonna be hitting your trough.
Yeah,
Like it's like, oh my god.
They're gonna be shrinking real quick.
I know that feeling, man.
Yeah, I think it's all about having the courage, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Is it ever okay for my stop loss to be greater than my take profit? No, that's not okay. You guys get on that GUSD CAD sell? Jaquan Franklin? No. I don't trade USD CAD. Robinhood. I hate when I take a trade, I'm in profit, then it retraces, stops me out at break even, and then hits my target. How do I deal with this? Well, you need to see whether you are taking early entries or what's going on. And it goes back to the same fact that if you're in a mentorship group or if you're in a group, you should be sending your charts there and asking questions, and then you will get your answer. Or you could do some due diligence and look at the charts and see that, okay, how could you have taken an entry for price to not hit you at break even? Or did price go in your intended profits and you didn't secure? It's either one of those two things. So you need to understand how you're operating when you're in the trade.
Actually, this? Raja, what happened today? Remember last night for you in Asian session?
Yeah.
When you took that buy, where was that again? That was
141 to 200-ish.
Oh no, not the swing, the other one.
Oh, the sell.
Yeah, the sell. That's it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so that sell.
Yeah, so
that sell was right after this candle close.
Yeah,
that's right. And then, so why do you think it wicked up like that?
I don't know. Yeah. No idea. Once it started coming up to the high, I was like, yeah, fuck this. I closed.
Yeah, because then it went straight back down.
Yeah, and then it closed back in the range.
Yeah.
So once it closed back in the range, then I'm like, okay, now my buys are gonna go in profits because this was a fake out.
Yeah. perfect buys would have been. Oh, sorry, all good. Right there, that this one here.
Oh yeah,
man, just like how it wicked down, touched support, and then just went.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. That's what I got in, man.
Really? Damn. Well, Chris.
Cheers, man.
I
was
think.
up late.
Oh.
What time was it at your end of town?
About 2 a.m.
Yeah, you're up. Fucking hell, man. That's good. Sorry, excuse French.
Got to catch that Asian low, man.
It's good. Do you trade all 3 sessions?
No, mate. I only did it yesterday on the basis that after such a big move on GG, I expected to see a retracement from that liquidity zone at the bottom. So I thought if I can get in at low, I'll get a chance to get back up. And if I can hold that till like 144, 145, that'll be the trade I was looking for. So it's a long-term trade. But it made 50, 60 pips, and then I banked some, and then it retraced all the way back to the start, which was a bit shit. But still, profit.
Yeah, that's it. Good. Man.
So you see now gold is coming below that yellow line, and if you go to the 4 hour, now the 4 hour is flipping bearish to continue down. Downtown.
Do you see this is like a weekly retracement, Rakeel? Gold, like last week?
Yeah, I don't know, like the...
It's quite deep, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty deep. I kind of expected it because, you know, the previous weekly closed with no wick at the top.
Yep.
But, you know, now we got NFP and ADP and a whole lot of bullshit's coming our way because, you know, like these ADP and NFP numbers are going to be from January, you know, and they were, and January things are slow, retail sales are slow, you know, employment is not there compared to December.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, who knows what's going to happen.
Yeah, a bit tough week.
What day is it today? Tuesday. Man, gold did exactly how we anticipated. Just like GJ.
I'm gonna close my trade on gold.
Nice.
Yeah. Secure the back.
Yeah. Man.
Wow, man.
Yeah, man. Start them up.
It was really clean for gold.
It's probably next 15-minute candle is gonna make a pullback to leave a wick on the hour.
Yeah, that's a good trade, man.
Yeah.
You watch that drop to 64 now.
Oh man, it's still going.
I know, I was looking at it, man. I think you're going to get 64.
Yeah, that wick is going to get filled here.
Yeah, I really think it will. 64 is a good target, I think.
Damn. We broke down gold and GJ.
It's just morning, man. We're done.
Yeah.
What do we do now?
Wix not lie. Look at my chart, bro. Well, if you want to send the chart, I'll look at it. All right, someone sent a chart here. Let's take a look. Oh, my loss from yesterday. What should I done better? Well, you took a buy when I guess this buy made sense. This buy based on the previous candle, but when this candle closed like this, you should have been closing the trade because it closed the weak bearish candle and you expected it to go up. You should have been closing the trade at break even. So I think you held it till stop loss, which was very bad because you hoped it's going to go up. Also, you made a big the big problem was that you took an entry when there was no volume. Like, look at this. Oh no. Oh, this is early morning. Yeah, you should have closed right here when this candle closed like this. That's it. And then the second entry for buy could have been over here after this candle, because now you could say, okay, we've made support, we should go up. But when this candle closed bearish, you should have then closed the trade, or you should have just, you know, maybe closed half the percentage of risk or whatever, because you anticipated it to go up and it didn't. I think big problem people have is like they keep holding on to losing trades without understanding what the candles are doing, what the candles are saying.
I think after such a big momentum shift yesterday as well, I would have waited for a higher time frame candle to show bullish momentum.
Yeah.
Because that was a big move yesterday.
Yeah, like if you look at this candle here, now I was talking about that if this 30-minute candle closed bearish, I'm going to remove 50% of my risk. You know, I'm not going to wait around to see if the next one goes up or not. No, I'm acting on that candle close. You know, but this candle closed bullish, made a higher low, didn't make a higher high, but we had this wick to fill plus this range to fill, so I stayed in the trade. And it went bullish and I won. You know, so if you have won a trade this morning, man, understand this, that you are now in the top 10% people who won today. Does that make sense? You're in the top 10% who won.
Yes.
There are 90% people who took buys up over here. They're in a drawdown now. They're hoping for it to go up. There are guys in gold sells right now, hoping it should go down. Yeah, exactly. You know. So just be happy.
Kas keliai remontuoti?
Oh.
Ui, net nežinau. Aš asmeniškai nerekomendavau, nepirkau.
Okay. Yeah, you know, so you gotta be, I mean, you have to be happy about the fact you won a trade. Because, you know, they say 90% lose, but you won today, man. Just be okay with that. I'm okay with my profits. You know, I took one trade, winning trade. This will be the highlight of the day, and perfect.
Do you know what's cool? Everyone was looking at the same thing as well.
Yeah.
That's cool. Because when I come onto the stream, everyone's talking about the same thing I was doing as well, which was like, that's cool. So we're all looking at the same stuff.
That's when you know you're onto a winner.
Yeah, for real, man. Just that extra confidence that, you know, people are looking at similar stuff to you.
Oh god, got a call from a mechanic. Good thing I got that gold cells.
Yeah,
oh, that's
something
not
to
good.
pay for the mechanic.
What?
Oh
The
man.
profit's gone just like that.
Yeah. I mean, I have to repair all the 6 injectors. I mean, all the 8 injectors in my car. So
Nice.
Oh wow. What car is that?
M5, BMW M5.
Oh, very expensive. Though.
Dang, M5.
Very expensive, man.
Gonna be easily 2K.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Yeah, close to that. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to do some more 10 like over trading.
The Beamer.
God, fuck.
I'm waiting on a buy confirmation for AUD CHF. Well, if someone, well, what you can do is Bradley Watts, you can send a chart and we can take a look at it. But man, looking at EJ is just ranging, man.
Yeah, EJ's done. So.
Yeah, EJ's just garbage. Look at this 15 minutes. When candles print side by side, this means they're ranging.
Yeah.
On a high time frame, it broke out of a lovely area though this morning. Now it's just resting on top on it.
EJ's been gay.
See?
Oh yeah.
It did break out nice, but now this could just be a create new support for further. Look to the left, there's nothing.
Nothing.
Yep. See, could have potential later or tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's only potential.
Yeah, that's it, man. You got to plan these, you know.
Yeah.
You see it, you can take it.
All right. I'll be right back. Coffee time.
Yeah, man.
Another coffee? Come on, man. Come on.
Come on, coffee with honey.
Honey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Shit, I can trade. I'm in hospital. Oh, my bad. Yo, BRB.
All right. Back here. GJ's still hanging on. 15 minute is forming a mini support over here to eventually for the New York Open to push it up. Let's see what happens here. Oh, what's this? Someone sent a chart. I like charts. GPAUD, come down, head and shoulder, waiting for the right shoulder to complete. Well, if this is the left shoulder and if this is the head for the right shoulder, you would need GPAUD to do something like this, right? If you get a bullish candle forming at that supposedly your shoulder, then you know, okay, now we're going to go up. So that's the confirmation you would look for. Ooh, NASDAQ. Heading up. See, now the question I could ask here is that why, well, would a stop here be better as this candle's coming to a close rather than here? I don't know, that's the first thing that ran through my mind. Looks good. Oh, nice. Okay, okay. Raja, on your videos, you have order box that you do a lot of one clicking from. Oh yeah, that's from the simulator. That's only in the simulator. How many people are actually in signal groups, and if so, how many are they good? Signal groups, I don't know. I actually, when I first started trading, I signed up with a signal called OTM signals. You know, they were okay, but at the same time, I was also learning at the same time. So what I was doing was, when they would send a signal, I would plot it out on the chart. I'd look at where they told to enter, I'd look at the stop loss, I'd look at the take profit. And most times the take profits were just abnormally high. The take profits were just way too high. And I'd look at that, I'm like, man, fuck, man, this makes no sense at all. It's just way too high. And then I'd look at the levels, like that take profit would be above like daily zones and 4-hour zones. So I used to take those signals, and I would say, like, if they would get like 10 signals in a week, I say like, I'd be like break even. I'd be at break even, because most of the times those trades would go in negative. They'd go in drawdown. They'd hang around and draw down OTM signals. You should try NFP on demo. It's easier on your account. Yeah, I think NFP, what you want to do with NFP is that if you really want to trade NFP, you're getting that itch, you should put aside, like, let's say $1,000. Like if you're a working individual and you're making like okay, I think you can afford to put aside like 500 from your trading account, or maybe like 100 from your trading account, and just trade NFP on that. Because you can lose a large chunk of it, but you can also double it, or even make 50%. So it's better to put aside some money and trade NFP on that. That's what I do sometimes. Well, most times. Every time actually on NFP. I set aside like 1,000 to 3,000, and if I make more on it, that's bonus. I could just go, pay a bill with that, or like I'm looking to buy a new TV for the last 4 months, so might just do that. Why you re-entry 3 times? Why you split the trade? Because as confident I get in a position, I start entering. So I took one entry at okay, where is it? Let's open it up here. So my first entry was at 141.846. Somewhere right over here. That was on the live stream. That's what I took, and then subsequently, as price started to move up, I started taking more entries. So first was at 141.846. We had a little retracement, and then I added another one at 851, somewhere over here, and then I added 2 more at 879 as price was starting to move up. Then I knew, okay, it's going to fill this wick here, and then it's going to move up. So yeah, that's when I started adding entries. But then the entries I took at 871, their stops were not below here. They were below the 30-minute candle low. Because then I was thinking that, okay, if I'm going to move my stops below the 30-minute candle, and it makes sense that if I take another entry, that would be 10 pips away from my stop loss. And, so that would be a late entry, but the risk is still there, like risk reward. So that's when I took those late entries. Raja, what are you waiting for on gold? Well, on gold, we're not waiting for anything. The sells were called out when gold was at 15, 70, 40 earlier on this morning. And the idea was that the 4 hour is going to come down and fill the 4 hour wick, which is right now. So that's the idea for gold sells. Man, there's this Forex brand. They sent me their cup once, and I still drink coffee from that cup. What's a mug? It's not a cup. It's pretty big.
Black Bull Market?
No. The Forex brand.
Yeah.
Do you still wear the shirt?
Yeah. I wear the shirt to the gym.
Yeah, that's it. I think I remember you wearing it in Pakistan.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I even said, Pips? What is Pips? I know, don't worry about it. No, what Pips? Yeah, it was hilarious. Yeah, nothing.
Oh, man.
Hey man, your TikToks have been good this week.
Yeah.
Some good ones. NFP one had me in stitches.
Oh man.
With the music. Dude, that's so clever.
NFP's so coming.
Clever. Yeah. So clever.
Can you explain again why you took the GJ trade? I came to stream late. Well, what you can do is you can watch the recap. You can watch the recap, or you can look at the GJ and you can see why I took that trade, and maybe you can learn something cognitively.
Yo.
Is 5,000 euro a good amount to start trading with? I think before we talk about 5,000 euros, you need to talk about, are you going to be okay if you lost that 5,000 euros? Yeah, I think that's a better question. Because when I first started trading, I had almost 6 figures saved up, and I started with $700 account. Started with $700 account, and then I think I didn't add more until I lost most of what I had. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Now it's pretty funny. At the time, it wasn't funny at all. Would you buy gold if current candle closes bullish back up to resistance? That's a very interesting idea here, and I would agree with that idea if the candle closes bullish, because this is a strong support it's now created. If you look on the 1 hour, it's trying to create a support. The 1 hour, but the problem is the 1 hour is going to close in 51 minutes, so there's a lot of time left for 1 hour candle. There's a lot of time left, beta. 4 hour is going to close in 51 minutes as well. The 30-minute candle is going to close soon. So I think your best bet would be to wait for a 30-minute candle to close bullish, and then expect the next 30-minute candle to respect the low of this current 30-minute candle. But yeah, that's what I would say. But like rule of thumb is, since 1 hour candle and the 4 hour candles are about to close, I think it should be better to wait for a close if you're looking for buys. But if you're looking for sells, you're late. I mean, sells happened some time ago.
Couldn't you, Roger, can you hear me?
Yep.
If you're looking on the 1 hour, wouldn't you want to see it close above 1568.12?
Yeah, I was looking at that too, but then I had the overall 30-minute in mind, because
we're in a downtrend.
Yeah, because like these candles came down 1, 2, 3, then candles went up 1, 2, 3, then candles came down, then the candles came down in the same fashion, right? So on that basis, this is just an answer to someone who was looking for buys, but I wouldn't be taking buys on gold. Oh, are you talking about like kind of like this area here?
Yeah, exactly. I probably want to see it close above that.
Yeah, it may start to range below this area too. You're correct.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Rakeel, but with gold, wouldn't you want to see like a break above 1571 to kind of indicate we're now continuing up?
So you would want to see above 1571? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Like breaking the high that it created there, and then
Yeah, because this was the area gold rejected before heading down. So this is a very, very strong area here.
Yeah.
Oh wow, we're filling the wick now in the 4 hour.
Oh, it's going.
Ooh, GG is also turning up. Man.
Yeah, GJ is interesting me.
You don't trade US 30? No.
God damn.
Whitehead is not on the streams anymore. I fired him. You're fired.
He's not welcome anymore.
Yeah. I sent him a voice note like, you're fired. You give out too many profitable trades, Ted. You're fired.
It was that time when he come on and like gold spikes by like 60 pips. That was it. That was the end of it.
Yeah, like he only comes he only comes when the market makers tell him gold's gonna move, and he comes on the stream. He's like, okay. He does his magical drawings here and there.
That's it.
Oh,
doing
personal
this.
question.
Oh,
Yeah. But all you guys make a living from Forex. If so, how did you trade in the beginning when you had to go to work? Which hours? Well, my work used to start at 9 a.m., so I'd leave my house at 8:30 a.m. and then I would trade from 5:30 till 8:30, and then I'd be out the door heading to work.
yeah, man. I changed from working the day shift to night shift so I could finish and then I could trade London Open.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. Damn straight.
So you changed your day to night shift so you could trade?
100%.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Dedication. I wanted to trade London because that's where I see the most option. I was having to do that before work, and then I had to get up at like 5, 6 o'clock, and then it's like it's too early for me to do that. Then go to work. So I was like, you know what? I'll just switch it. I'll just work in the afternoon, evening, well overnight, and then come home at like 4 or 5 in the morning. Because when you finish work, when you do 9 to 5, you normally have like 4 or 5 hours chilling at home and watch TV and crap. That's just like I did. Finish work, come home, have my dinner, but it'd be like 5 o'clock in the morning. Then I'll do some trading, go to bed. Which used to work out pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that's kind of healthy too.
Yeah, man. It's still like a normal day, if that makes sense. So I still finished although I finished 3 o'clock in the morning, at like 4, 5 o'clock, I got home, have my dinner, same as normal. People doing 9 to 5 would at like 6. They come home, have dinner, spend time with the family, do that thing. But I was a little bit probably over dedicated, to be fair, to switch it, but it made a difference. Because I didn't really want to trade Asian. It didn't really suit me finishing work and then going into Asian because I didn't find what I wanted. But
yeah, that makes sense too.
Where do you work, Chris?
Where do I work?
Uh-huh.
In my bedroom, in my office.
Oh, nice.
Just here, look.
Yeah.
Are you looking for a sell on gold? Well, no, man. Look where gold is. Look where gold is. Wait, now, if you look at gold, what goes through your mind if you were to ask yourself that where was a good selling position? You would automatically say somewhere over here and somewhere over here. And then you have to see that, okay, if I would have entered over here, where would have been my stop loss? Then you can say, okay, yeah, maybe stop would have been at like 1571.70. Then you're like, okay, perfect. And my TP would have been here. Okay, awesome. So now then instead of chasing this trade, what you can do is you can wait for the next time it happens. That's how some people get better because now you're anticipating this to happen again. Because now you've missed it, but you know exactly how you would have taken it, how you would have executed on this trade before it even happened. So what you got to do is what I like to do is I like to do this when I have nothing to do. I don't overtrade. I do this. I'm like, okay, if price was here, I could have entered a position after this candle close. Oh, fuck's sakes. After this candle close, expecting the next one to respect this high and then start making, lower highs and lower lows. And then you're like, okay, you know what? Since I missed this move, now I'm going to wait for the next time it happens. And then I'm going to execute on it. That's what happened with GJ this morning. I looked at GJ on the 30-minute. I saw GJ made a high. It came down. This candle closed bullish, creating a support. So I'm like, okay, perfect. GJ is going to go up. I've seen this happen a lot of times. Lots of times. Like, god damn, so many times, man. So I've seen it happen so many times. And then I'm like, okay, I have to execute. Because it's going to go up to here. So I got to execute. But if I didn't execute, and if I waited till price was here, I wouldn't have executed on this movement up. Because I would have seen this, I'm like, man, this would have been a much safer movement. So then again, I'd say like, okay, how could I have executed on this buy? And then I would do the same things I do in gold. Oh, what's this? Someone sent a chart.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, yeah, Mark. We did look at this chart. I looked at this chart and then I changed it. I didn't go back to it. because there's no explanation over here. There's no explanation. You have these three trend lines from somewhere, and then you have Fibonacci's, you have zones. I mean, okay, it's a nice chart. Where's an explanation? Because Mark, please, I can't read minds. You know, I'm not a mind reader. I'm sorry. What if on the stream every morning we came on and we just showed the chart? It was all silent and we would just temporarily draw lines and stuff. Wouldn't that be fun, you know? Make 50 to 100% 1 month. Is it possible? Oh, sure. I'm very confused because I buy soft Forex. I tried 2 months with 2% trade. I trade every session. My profit is 160% per month. Yeah, you need to understand that in this simulator you can forward candles. You know how long this took. You know how long this candle took and this candle. This is 1 hour, man. This is 1 hour. In this simulator, these candles are forming within a minute. So psychology there is different than over here. So it's I wouldn't say it's impossible, but it is impossible consistently. Like if you try to do it consistently, it's impossible. I don't know anyone who's done that. Make 100% a month for a very long period of time. And someone can say, "Oh yeah, someone can do it." Well, if someone does it and shows me, man, I would bow down to you. Honestly, I would just shut down everything I've opened, all mentorships, all live streams. I'm like, man, you know what? Big boss is in town. There's no need for me now. Big boss in town. What's this here? Overall structure downtrend. Biases sells. Look for resistance. Oh, biases sells. Pick out. We're not bullish to continue up. Yeah, see, so now if this candle closes bullish, you get some support forming, then there's a high chance it's going to go up. And you're right, this is a fake out. Now you see this chart. This chart has labeling, so I know what his bias is, what's he looking for. This is a very nice chart, a well explained chart. So now we can talk about it more. But when you send a chart which is not labeled, we can't talk about it because we don't know what you think, man. It's really important. What's this? Oh, someone sent the wrong chart. This is 1 hour, man. This is 1 hour. In this simulator, these candles are forming within a minute. So psychology there is different than over here. Raja, look gold. It went straight up. Yeah, it's just you just gotta wait for this candle to close. Really, it didn't go straight up, man. Like if you're looking at if you're looking at the 1 minute time frame, yeah, it went. Look at this. It went straight up. On the 1 minute time frame. But if you look on the 30-minute time frame, it's just at that same level. So so this just tells you how people look at the market. Like if you're looking on the small time frames, you're gonna see big moves. But if you're looking for good quality moves, you're gonna get it on the 30-minute, the 1 hour. You're gonna get really good quality moves. Someone sent another chart here. Let's take a look. Gold, 4 hour, M formation. I don't know what that is. Possible buys if reject support also hits 50 fibs. Oh yeah, what's this price? 1562, 63? Let's take a look here. Down here, yeah, yeah, makes sense. It comes down here, you see some sort of a bullish candles forming, and then move up. Yeah, that makes sense. I think now since the 4 hour is coming down, it's also so this you could say is the 4 hour liquidity zone. A 4 hour liquidity zone is somewhere where the candles came in and they rejected, so they formed liquidity zone here, right? Which means that there's a high chance for the next candles when they enter this zone, there's a high chance they were rejected in the same fashion. But if it is broken, if you get a break and close below the close of these candles to the left, then there's a high chance for coming further down to this liquidity area. You get me? I'm talking about big months. How do we send you our markups? Well, Devontae Riley, I think you need to see this video here in description which says watch this before the live stream, and then it says rules. So I think that might have your answer. Oh. Oh, what's this? USD CAD 4 hour. I see it falling down to 1.28500. Man, you know what kind of a move that's going to be? Do you even understand what's that's going to do to the economy? So you're saying the exchange rate is going to fall from 1.32 to 1.28. Does that make sense? Look, someone's laughing at you here. Someone said LMAO. Look in Zoom chat right here. Now you can see it. Now that's going to destroy the economy from $1.32. So you're saying that you're expecting USD CAD to fall 4 cents. That's a huge change, man. Huge change. So what you need to do, you need to go and learn some basic economic courses. Like they're free all over the internet. You Google economic course, and you're going to get economics 101, and you're going to understand that this big of a change is huge. So I don't know if you can see the future or what's going on, but I just don't know. We're just gonna move on. What are some things you did to improve your discipline when you started trading? I really focused on 1 or 2 trades, like it seems very repetitive, but that's the only thing I did, because I took 1 trade in the morning. Okay, someone sent the wrong chart. So I took 1 trade in the morning, I took profits, and now I'm just sitting watching. One best thing I've got from you guys is labeling is one of the best forms of review on performance. Yes, labeling charts is so important. Like, whenever you watch a movie, right? You watch the movie 2-3 times, and every time you watch a movie, you pick up some new detail, right? So when you're done for the day, and when you go back to review your charts, and then you start labeling the trade you took, you're going to see something new. And then you're going to say, oh, wow, okay, I see you. That's what you're going to say. And then once you're trading, oh, wow, look at this. This thing is dying over here now. GG is also going up now. See the 15? Oh, yeah, 15 is heading up. So when you're going to see it again, and you're going to see, okay, perfect. I saw this last time, and I made the mental note of that. And then you're going to, then that's going to really help you in trading, in waiting, discipline-wise. It's going to really help you. You're going to start waiting for candles more. Alright, so let's hit the chart here. Oh, 30-minute chart. TP1 after testing previous high created. Perfect. TP1 over here. TP2 because bullish scenario plus free candle traffic. Awesome. Very nice. See, now this is a very, very well labeled chart. Time frame at big ass zone. See, it's labeled in a way that he can understand it. Use of adjectives is very important. Man, this was amazing trade. Like, check this out. This area here, oh, that 30-minute candle when it rejected it, just insane. After this candle closed bullish, we were just off to the races to fill this range here. It's beautiful. Well, how do you explain the move on the pound yesterday and today over 200 pips in a day? Does it create an imbalance in economy? Well, it does. That's why that move is being corrected. If you see right here, that move is being corrected. You know, but for the gentleman, oh man, your JPY is still ranging here.
Ooh, gold is dying.
Oh, damn. Damn, Daniel. See, so now we start looking at where gold is heading. This liquidity area down over here. Honestly, if someone's in a gold buys right now, man.
That looks nice. That's a nice little move. GJ moved good too.
Yeah.
I'm still holding GJ.
Yes, same.
Let's go, GJ.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Keep going.
Yeah, we got this, man.
Yes.
God damn, GJ's moving here.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Oh, whoa. Give me 42.25.
I've got to close some, man. I can't hold it.
Wow.
This is always the way. You know what?
Let's go, GJ.
Oh wow, man.
Oh, fuck, let me run that take profit.
This was the trade of the day today.
Yeah, boy.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Clean
take
candles,
profit.
dude. Clean candles.
Clean candle. Oh, keep going.
Kevin is jizzing over there.
Let's go.
Man, I've got to
Sounds
take
like
some.
two
Oh,
walruses
fuck,
mating.
Wow.
Almost hit my take profit. Now I'm dipping profit, man. Fuck, I'm gonna call it a day.
Where is the next level of resistance?
142,600.
Yeah, I've got 612 target, but there's a couple of places on the left you need to just watch, I think. But my target for the day was 600.
There must be something with the news. Let me close this bitch. I'm happy. Yeah.
I think this is
Forget
just
it.
continue. This is just continue of London momentum. That's all.
That was a nice move, man.
It's just this level here, if you're looking on 4 hour, that what caused a bit of grief. But if we break past that, we're done.
Whereabouts, Chris?
Just to the left 4 hour, you've got 3 candles together. Old support.
Oh, yep.
That's just, I've had my eye on that for a little while. If we break past that, I think we're good.
Yeah, man.
I think we're aimed to correct yesterday's move.
I think based on that, I think it's going to continue going up.
Yeah. I think just that little pullback's just a chill before New York. And then you've got the continuation of London move from the liquidity area.
Oh, wow,
I think
man.
it's pretty sensible.
If I'm not mistaken, is it 8:30 New York Open for Forex? I know 9. Was it 9 or 9 o'clock for the stock open or New York stock? Oh, okay.
Wow, look at this. This is my moment of glory right over here.
Hang on, I'm printing that screen. That's a decent picture. My bad. Oh, I'm gonna have to show my chart.
It was like I gave this a great analysis here, and TP gain was still 142.228.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Man.
Wow, man.
Wow.
Well,
that's pretty impressive. I was expecting 142.25.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's a nice surprise, there, man.
Yeah.
It's all good. All good.
It's really nice to dance with GJ, man, because
when you get that
hit
momentum,
you hard.
Yeah, you get that momentum move, man. It's good.
Yeah. That was the trade of the day, man.
That was
real,
really...
man.
Blast. Thank you so much, Raja.
Wow, this would be a great highlight today.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder where is Mac when we need it.
See, now if you guys like that move on GJ, just give a like on the stream for Kervin. This Kurt's a good guy.
Yeah. Thank you so much, man. Move was nice.
Very nice. Oh, nice. Someone also had a nice move. Oh wow, this thing is still going.
Mm-hmm. It ain't stopping. Mm-hmm. That's a good day, man.
Yeah.
Bless.
Oh,
Bless.
someone had a buy stop.
Yep. I suppose. Hopefully they did. It's good, man.
I think if you only traded GJ, you had a very, very easy day today.
For real, man.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
Big time.
Big time. Alright, so this was the analysis someone sent that it should drop 400 pips. Yeah, not happening. If you traded your JPY, you had a very slow day today. Wow.
For people that are learning how to trade, I recommend only sticking to one pair, and GJ's a good pair to stick to. It's all you need is one good pair that you know.
Yes.
And you can make good profits on that. Like you don't need 2 or 3. Better to know one very well than know 3 decently.
Guys. Oh yeah, how you doing? Great. Can I get ham and salad roll, please?
Can I get some tea and poppers?
I do.
Tea and crumpets.
Tea and crumpets, mate.
Tea and crumpets, mate.
Oh, someone sent. Oh, someone took a buy on gold. God damn.
Oh.
God damn.
Stop loss for anyone who jumped in early. Okay. Stop loss for who entered early on the break. Okay. Stop loss for all who entered on a fake break on the daily low. Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, okay. So he's looking at like this move down as a fake out. Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, that's a counter trend trade. I'd stay away from those, but I guess he was, brave enough to get into that one still.
Yeah. Someone asked a very interesting question. How was your JPY a slow day from 6:30 a.m.? It went up 40 pips. Let's do some analysis here. From 6:30 a.m. it went up. Okay, from here, right? Man, it went up like 11 pips. 11. See, it says 1-1. That's 11. And GJ from 6:30 a.m. it went up.
Lots.
Ooh, wow! Look at that. 5-8.
Lots and lots and lots.
Let's call it 60.
Round it off to the nearest 60. That's good. Yeah, that's a good day.
That's a very nice move. Wow, look at that 4-hour. It flipped bullish.
Yep. Wow.
Can't believe it.
I sent my WhatsApp. Okay.
Caught that GJ 141.8.
Nice. Oh, Bobby.
What's up?
What's
up?
Hey, where do you live? Which city?
DC. I mean, Maryland? Are you talking about Maryland?
Okay, Washington.
Yeah, DC. I mean, nearby DC. I mean, I just say DC. People don't know what is Maryland.
Yeah, I'm planning to come to Washington, DC in June or July. Yeah, bro, we're gonna come do a boot camp.
Yo, I can't wait. July.
Yeah, June or July.
All right, definitely I'm not gonna work this summer.
No, man.
Oh, wow.
I'm definitely gonna be off.
No, man. You're banned now.
Oh no,
Bobby Joe.
no. Yeah, July. Yeah, I'm gonna tell my boss I'm off July.
Man, your boss is your dad, bro. How you gonna
No,
tell him?
man.
How you gonna tell him you're off?
Yo,
What
it's
you
my
say?
uncle.
Oh, your uncle.
It's my uncle.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna tell my uncle.
You need to work. You need to work hard.
Work harder.
Work
So
harder.
you can become successful.
Oh, EJ's moving now. Ooh.
EJ's moving now?
EJ's moving at 0.1 pip per minute.
Yeah, it's only took
wow.
2 weeks, man, to get to this stage.
Yeah, I have an entry for 125, and he's not moving at all.
What?
120.5.
Oh, 120.5. I thought 125.
I was really confused.
No, that's a sell from now.
Nice swing.
Swing trade. Oh.
So nice.
What a day, man.
What a easy day.
Start of the month. That's a great start to the month.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. Monthly came down, filled the wick, and then I started thinking, it has to retrace. This is unreal. And then I started thinking about buys.
When you look on the monthly, the previous month candle could just be a complete nothing. If that
Yeah.
makes sense. That's how I see it myself. 4 or 5 months of continuous pressure.
Yeah, so this like a move up, some
Yeah.
sort of range, and then continuation.
Yeah, 100%. And that's why I was so bullish on the pair. Although you can still get sells, but that's the main reason.
Yeah. Like, if this pattern happened on the 30-minute, I would expect this wick at 147, 800 to fill.
Exactly. That's exactly how I look at it. Now, if this was to finish bullish, you'd probably be looking at buys, you see, to break that top to continue. So,
yeah.
Yeah, man.
Oh, shit. 142.28 is a key area that I pointed out.
Wow. Gold is still not a buy because the candles are still bearish.
Yeah, man. Gold is in solid territory.
Gold is running around with a dildo right now.
In both hands.
Go on, I said 64 as well. I said it when
Yeah,
you closed.
yeah, I remember that. Yeah, nice call.
Yeah, it could go more yet, man. We have to wait to see.
Yo, gold is down.
He's digging.
It's coming down. God damn.
I still think this is just like the pullback for the week, man.
Or gold push the 50s in. Nope.
You know what, I think I might just close everything.
Oh, leave just a little bit, Chris.
I've been scared. I've been knocking a bit off every like 10, 15 pips. I've been knocking a little bit off. I'm getting low. I'm getting low on lot size now.
Put one at the monthly to just flip bullish.
I really wanted to hold from yesterday.
That's your final TP.
I can never do it, man. I can never do it. Every time I get like 100 pips or something, I'm like, yeah, back. And then it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna close it.
Yeah. It's good. That's it.
Yeah.
My drawdown 8. Oh wow.
Oh fuck.
It's big or small? Risk 2% per trade, first trade. Yeah, I think if your drawdown is 8%, that's too big. I don't think you should allow your drawdown to get to 2%. Man.
Cheers, Rakeel.
Cheers.
No, I just got your message, man. Thanks.
Oh, yeah. If you don't win your next trade, maybe you need to reevaluate your strategy. Yes. So basically, when I took the buys on GJ, I was ready to take a loss. I was ready to take a loss, and then I was ready to wait for it to give me another confirmation to take a buy. That's what I would have done. But man, gold, if I don't know, I mean, if someone tries to buy gold, gold is ready to take souls. Oh wow, look at that.
Damn.
It's ready to take some souls right now. This is where, man.
This is where you don't call bottoms.
Yeah.
You trust. There's no way.
If this passes 1563, damn, it could drop.
Yeah, it's got a fair way. Oh, I'm done, Matt. I think I just.
Hopefully it's going to pass that. Oh. 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 Oh.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, even if you take a. This is where impulse sells come in handy, but they're also very aggressive.
Let me charge.
Like if you take a sell now and expect it to come to 1560, that's a very, very aggressive sell.
It's a long way.
Why don't you take it back when it's pulling back?
Raja.
Hey.
How much did you risk on that GJ trade percentage?
On GJ trade, like 6%.
Wow.
6%. Yeah. The confidence was there,
that's
you know.
the thing. Mm-hmm.
The confidence was there. I've seen it happen, so I was willing to bet. I was willing to bet on it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think you get that with a lot of time, you know. You feel confident enough to take that because you know consistency over time makes sense.
Yeah, so basically I was initially risking like, you know, like my normal risk is around like $500-600 a day. And then I added the profits from the buy I had last night. So I took that into account too. So then my risk so then I wanted to play with house money, you know. So if that would have hit stop loss, I would have been break even for the week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do that, but based on percent. So I do the same thing. So if I'm up like 2 or 3% or something, I might, instead of risking, I don't know, 0.5% or 1%, whatever, I might take 2 for the next trade or something.
Yeah.
It's cool, man.
Yeah.
So manage it.
Manage it.
Mm-hmm. All right, man, I'm going to make a move. Hope you guys have a good day.
See you, Chris. Take care.
Man. Yeah, no bother. I'll see you all soon.
Chris, see you, mate.
See you later, guys.
Mate. Peace.
Yeah, mate. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Monty's gone. Okay. Do you think gold is done for the day? Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, this was a very nice move on gold. I mean, if you look at it, gold moved down like almost 80 pips, like $9 almost. You know, so this was a pretty substantially good move on gold. I think the trade of the day was GJ, and EJ moved a little late. So yeah, that's about it. But I'm gonna head off here. What do you think about Daniel Savage's trade style? I don't know how he trades. I have no idea. But you guys know how I trade over here. But Daniel Savage is a good guy. Like I talk to him, you know, like we're friends. But take care, everyone. Have fun.
Yeah, see you, Raja. All the best.
Okay, Raja.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, man. Enjoy the day.
Thank you, Kervin. Thank you so much, man.
I had to see now for me.
Yeah.
Oh god! As soon as I talked about it, my computer fall.
Alright, guys. Shukriya. Take care.
Shukriya.
Bye bye.
Ni hao. Thank you.
Ni hao just means hi.
Oh shit.
All right.
Right.